Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and my name is Kylie Retzoff. Okay, what is Maslow's hierarchy of needs? It's a motivation theory created by human psychologist Abraham Maslow. He took a look at what motivates human behavior. So people do things in order to achieve needs, like physiological things. This is the most basic level. And then it goes up by safety needs, love and belonging, esteem, and then finally self-actualization, which is the most complex level. Maslow noted that it does not always occur in exact order, that some people achieve esteem needs before love and belonging, and vice versa, whatever each person feels. So first, we'll take a look at physiological needs. These are needs vital to survival, which we wouldn't be able to achieve at any other level without these needs first. They take a look at what humans can't function properly without. So air, food, water, shelter, these are all considered physiological needs, as well as sexual reproduction, Maslow stated, because it is essential to the survival of the human species. The next level would be security and safety needs. So this is health and wellness as well as physical safety. Financial security is under this category as well. People feel the need to control and have order in their lives. So examples of this would be finding a job, obtaining insurance, finding a safe neighborhood to live in, and more. These are just a few examples. And physiological and safety needs, the two levels I just went over, are referred to as basic needs. The next level is love and belonging needs. So these are social needs for acceptance and emotional factors. This includes acceptance from family, romantic relationships, and friendships, as well as social groups, communities, churches, different organizations that you belong to. By belonging to these organizations, people avoid loneliness and depression. So the next level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs is esteem needs. So this is a need for accomplishing things and having our efforts recognized. We also feel the need for respect and personal worth. By achieving these needs in the academic or athletic and even personal fields, we have a sense of confidence that follows. And if you don't or aren't obtaining these needs, then you have a feeling of inferiority. And the psychological levels include the social and self-esteem. So finally, the highest level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs is the self-actualization, which is when what a man can be, he must be, stated by Maslow. It's when a person reaches their full potential with their talents, abilities, and strengths. And when you reach self-actualization, you're more focused on personal growth rather than others. So next, we'll take a look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs within an organization. So I specifically looked at how Maslow's hierarchy of needs applies to the collegiate level, but this also can be applied to many aspects of the workplace as well. So first, physiological needs are having food before you go to class or having a drink when you go to class, which is why I included the picture here, is that there's many students that have whatever they prefer with them to class. So they're not thirsty or thinking about food or water while focusing on something else. This also includes having an inviting environment to learn in. So next would be the safety and security level, which includes having discussions that make you feel included within the classroom. And there's also often posters and instructions on what to do in emergency situations. So this helps individuals feel as if they're safe within that environment in case of a dangerous situation. And then next is belonging. So often we do group projects or partner work within class or even outside class. And then at the collegiate level, this is also included in like participating in organizations and being on sports teams. So the other two levels can also apply to an organization. So oftentimes we're quizzed or tested, whether it's at school or at work, we're given challenges, and this makes us feel better about ourselves. Also, when teachers recognize that you added good input or you have a good question, that makes us feel better. And helping one another in skills that we may be better at than somebody else. Finally, self-actualization can be applied to an organization by reflecting on others' aspects or approaches and reflecting on yourself as well. So how Maslow's hierarchy improves organizations, there's a lot of elements, whether it's within the workplace or within a learning environment. This hierarchy can be applied in many ways. So often it's having an environment that is comfortable to work in and work with people. Communication is really important, feeling respected, and often you're getting informed on information, but also having input is really important. And then having challenges is another aspect. Getting incentives, compensation, or offering training to another person really helps us in different aspects of organizations. So oftentimes an individual can observe when these aspects need to be taken into consideration when poor quality of work is happening or there's a rise in attitude or frustration. And this stems from boredom, lack of recognition or training, or even or having too much work and not being listened to. So finally, for my activity, I'm going to have you guys answer the questions, like either by writing them down or responding in a Word document, and just do your best with the questions. I know some of them can be harder than others. So starting with the level 1, physiological needs, what are things that you need? So we often think about wants and needs we learned in first grade or whatever, but things that you really need to achieve all the other levels. Often a question that we can ask ourselves, which most likely will be no, is have I gotten enough water today? So this is a question we can ask ourselves to make sure that we are reaching our fullest potential and all the other levels. The next level is safety and security. So a question you could ask is, am I safe? Which hopefully you are. And also, do I need other tools in order to feel safe? Is my environment as safe as it can be? And how can I improve those different aspects? The next level would be love and belonging. So how do I handle a negative situation? Whether it's with a significant other or within a friendship, these are questions that you can ask yourself. You can also reflect on what 3 positive emotions do I feel most often and what 3 negative emotions do I feel most often and how can I change these things. Another question is, how does your current relationship help towards personal growth? So think about the people that you're surrounded by and see if they're helping you to reach your fullest potential. Next is esteem needs. So who are your heroes and what aspects could you gain from them? And also, what are my strengths? And then finally, self-actualization level is, what is my goal in life and how can I better serve the world? Which are hard questions to ask yourself, but they're really important on reflecting how you view yourself and how you can better yourself. And these are my sources.